And what is up, YouTube? It's your boy AntoDaBoss. Welcome to a Madden Ultimate Team episode I have prepared for you guys today. As promised last time out, I told you guys we're gonna have 3 games in one episode, and that is what I have for you guys today. Now, big decision was made. That is if we're keeping Adrian Peterson or if we're gonna go ahead and stick with Eddie Lacy for the rest of the season. And I decided, obviously from the screen right here, that we are sticking with Eddie Lacy. I just thought it was time for change. It's time for my Packers fans to see some Eddie Lacy. So what we're gonna do is, before every game that we play, we're gonna open up 3 pro packs, and then we will attack every game. So we're gonna do 3 games. We'll do 3 packs before each game. And Owen Maresic, what's up with that picture, bro? Like, it looks like Andrew Luck is telling him, go apologize to that man. Like, it looks like Andrew Luck is his father in that picture. I have no idea what is going on, but we're gonna go ahead and tackle the next pro pack. We get Jason Babin. So not what I like to see, but again, these are pro packs. Another 150 Madden points down the drain. Let's see what we get. Starting things off with a Doug Baldwin, and that's it as well. So let's go ahead and tackle these gameplays.
As we get set for today's matchup. Well, Phil,
obviously today the focal point is going to be Eddie Lacy. He has some big shoes to fill, so we are going to give him as many rushing attempts as possible for him to prove himself. So let's see what he's gonna do here. 3rd and 1. Look at Lacy go. RG3 comeback route to Jackson, and we are now at the 50-yard line. So far we're looking good, and I see one safety up top, so you know what that means. Taking a shot to Odell Beckham, breaks a tackle. We get tackled at the 1-yard line. So now here is this man's opportunity to shine. Eddie Lacy, you gotta love it.
and the second quarter is underway with this snap.
Oh, look at Chris Johnson. So it looks like we're gonna have a running back battle today. John Kuhn right here, 2nd and 2. He hands the ball off to him, which is a surprise. And right here, he tested my secondary, Charles Woodson, with the beautiful interceptions. The guy just has hands. He was just born with hands that do not drop balls. That just sounded absolutely disgusting. But moving forward, Eddie Lacy once again, 6 rushes for 31 yards. And look how comfortable Robert Griffin looks in the pocket, just throwing dots out here.
The Rams take it from the 23.
And when I said that, I just jinxed myself. There goes RG3. Down he goes for the sack. We're taking a shot to Vernon Davis. That was obviously desperation on 3rd and 16, so I had to settle for a field goal. With 42 seconds remaining, my phone is going off, and I think Patrick Peterson right there just got mossed, didn't he? He got burned on that play. It's 10-3. We are now into the second half. My opponent could tie things up, but he just got demolished right there by Reggie White. He goes with a screen play, no protection. Maybe he should have gotten rid of it a little earlier than that. So he took a sack, and on 3rd and 23, again, not happening with my secondary. So he had to punt the ball. I could literally put the game away here, but I got smoked. I got something right here. I got something right here. Bring him down. You gotta love when you are able to read plays. On 3rd and 17, this is desperation right here. Charles freaking Woodson comes down with the one-handed interception. That is his 2nd pick of the day. That could be it. We need a few first downs, and that could seal the deal. And Eddie Lacy right here gets it done in our first game of the day. So far, man, he is slowly filling those AP shoes. We win this one, a low-scoring game, 10-3. We're back in the main menu. You guys know the drill. We are going to be opening up 3 pull packs. Here we get Thomas Davis, the first elite of the day. It's not worth much, but I'll take that over gold cards any day. And you know, I'm sitting here right now, and I actually might do something different after the next game. Instead of opening up 3 packs in the next game, we should probably do maybe a throwback set or a flashback set, because I have a lot of elite badges in my binder. Another doo-doo pro pack, and it is time to start the second game of the day. Today we're gonna be playing more aggressive right here. Look at this catch by Jimmy Graham, the back juke, and he just embarrassed that defense. My opponent has Peyton Manning right here. I'm usering with Patrick Willis, but it is Von Miller getting the pick six right here, making this one 14-0 already. A minute and some change into the game. Down goes Peyton Manning. That is Reggie White's first sack of the day. Here's Manning on 4th and 19. The pass gets batted down, and you gotta just think right now, my opponent could be possibly quitting soon because he's going for it early on in the game. There goes Eddie Lacy once again, back-to-back games where he has scored a touchdown, and what do you know it, another pick six. And the incredible part about this is that this is all going on in the first quarter.
For a third time. Intercepted. And he races out of bounds at that point.
That was me using Jack Cam, and we got an interception. So now Eddie Lacy gets the handoff. He hasn't had an incredible game, but he has scored a touchdown. Look at this move by Jackson. If we could somehow score that, man, I would have jumped out of my seat. But don't worry, we're gonna go back to him. Come back route by Jackson, and he scores the touchdown. So that was basically it. Compared to the first game, this was far more offensive. 42-3 is how we won the game. So Madden 25 throwback pack is what I decided to do for you guys. Everything was inserted in. I went and got a few more elite badges. They're going for like 20K right now, so I was like, why not? So here it is, throwback pack. We haven't done this in a while because obviously there aren't really a lot of good ones out there, a lot of good throwback packs. Let's see what we're gonna get. Colin Kaepernick. You know, when throwback packs first came out, this was like on everyone's list. Everyone always wanted to get this Colin Kaepernick. Obviously right now, looking at those stats, you can't do too much with it, although it is kind of similar to his RG3, except the accuracy, the throwing accuracy is just way off. But what can you do? There's none up on the auction block, so I guess that's a good sign. So after we use them for this game, which is what I'm going to be doing, we'll probably go ahead and throw them up there and sell them. So Colin Kaepernick, there you have it. We put him at quarterback, and we will see what he's going to do here in game number 3. Again, starting things off with Eddie Lacy. Look at Bruce Miller. Did you guys see the blocks he was setting for me?
Throw it over the middle. He's tackled beyond the mark on the field for this one.
Colin Kaepernick on 3rd and 7. Another comeback route to Jackson. I thought I was intercepted. Eddie once again. Nowhere to really go right there. Gain of 4 yards. Colin searches the field, finds Santana. Again with the play action, and I had nowhere to go right there. Good defense by my opponent. Once again, I'm looking as confused as ever. I should probably get rid of it, or I could scramble. Look at a wide open field. Slide, young man.
Drive continues.
Inaccurate pass. We had to settle for a field goal. Here's my opponent now driving down the field with 20 seconds left. No timeouts. 1st and goal. Threw it right to Patrick Peterson. That is how the half is going to come to an end. It looks like this is going to be a low-scoring game as well. We jump into the second half, starting things off with a user pick by Patrick Willis. Man, our defense in this episode has been all over the place, but we have not gotten anything to go with our offense. And here's my opponent taking over and scoring with Chris Johnson. Just like that, we are down. We need a comeback performance by Colin Kaepernick because, ladies and gentlemen, we have 56 seconds remaining. And so far, Colin Kaepernick in his first game, he has not showed us much except plays like that. What are those? So I decided, all right, man, I need to bring in my main quarterback, RG3. He has 36 seconds remaining. We have 2 timeouts. I feel good about this. Look at the wide open receiver right here. Kevin White breaks the tackle. Let's go ahead and call our first timeout. Well, first, I meant the one of the 2 remaining. Here's RG3 once again throwing a dime, but it looks like Jimmy Graham did not keep both feet in bounds, which absolutely just blows. And here is Santana, man. That was a forced pass. That's on me. On 4th and 10, you guys see Vincent Jackson again coming up big right here. I called my last time out, so we are going to be taking shots to the end zone. Griffin to Jimmy. No. There's 2 seconds left. So one more opportunity for us to try to score here and possibly win this game. Opponent is going with a prevent defense. Here's Griffin. Whoever that defensive tackle was, and they could not defend one player. Way to protect your quarterback. Maybe I should have gotten rid of it earlier, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. I gotta ask you guys a question. Who do you guys want to see as my quarterback, man? I feel like it's time for some change. To ball onto the boss, and I'm signing out.